Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado. My name's Taylor Smith, and behind me we're going to be going over our 2020 Newmar King Aire. It is 4531 with some dark wood. We got some gray interiors for the leather. Overall, beautiful coach and super clean for it being a 2020, and it's just over 37,000 miles, so let's get right into it. We'll start over here, as always, with our Michelin tires. They're the 365s, 70R22.5. And then we have the Alcoa aluminum rims. Whoops, we got a dual fill here. So you have 200 gallons of diesel fuel. Sliding on over to our first bay door here with a nice push button release. So it's super easy just to close, which I'll show you right after we kind of display the first bay here. Huge compartment, nice and carpeted for some big storage space. And then for the closing, it's not, as very common for our Class A doors that you really have to slam. Just one gentle little push, it'll automatically seal it in and you're good to go. We do have our outdoor entertainment system with the Samsung TV and our Bose surround sound. We have two outlets right here, as well as two additional USB for charging. And our second bay door here, we have a nice little shelf just for some extra storage. And then we have our trays. Whoops, sorry, I'll scoot over here, which are electric trays. Just got some extra carpet here and other tools and appliances. And then in the very back, we have our central vac appliances as well. And then you do have a nice little latch here so you can easily slide in some heavier tools or equipment. Alrighty. Next bay here, same exact thing with the electric tray. We just have the dish satellite in there as well. Nice little shelf. The exterior paint is nice and beautiful. I really like this color just because it has a hint of green, some browns and blacks. We have our outdoor fridge or freezer compartment. Whoops. There we go. Where you could set your temperature right here. Turn it on and off. And in the very back you have your Oasis hydronic heating system, and then our road vac right above that to kind of plug in our appliances here to vacuum out any of our bays or our tow vehicles, or even just our campground space. Most people kind of put a mat once they park so you can easily vacuum that up. Sliding right here. We have another storage compartment with some trays. Perfect for extra DEF fluid or other fluids that you want to take while you're going down the road. We got our tag axle back here. Here is our DEF fill, and it is a dual fill for the DEF as well. We have our emergency escape door here that pops open and it drops a ladder down. It is not just one use. You can use it to even store all of your bathroom goods or anything like that. And it has an extra lock as well. We have our chassis batteries right here, our power disconnects for those chassis batteries. And then this little handy dandy thing will pop open our back so we can see the chassis. And then we just have our air filters, which are easy to access and easy to change out. Alrighty, so this is on a Spartan K3 chassis. It's a 605 horsepower at 1800 RPMs. And then it's a Cummins X15. For torque at its peak is 1950 foot-pounds of torque, and then an Allison 4000. We have our oil fill here, our dipstick, and then our transmission fluid fill right there. Our block heater is already nice and plugged in, which is super great for those colder temperatures that are coming around this time of year. And then if we want to close it, we just go back to the same door, flip that switch down and it'll automatically close. Close that just so you can kind of see our backup camera, which does have audio sound to it, so you can hear the beeping, or it'll beep at you if you get too close. Down here we have our 20,000 pound towing capacity with it's already pre-wired for a tow vehicle to hook up for your brake system, and that extra ping tank as well. And now we'll slide on over to our driver's side here. Side mount radiator. Our second fuel fill for our DEF. Just a nice little cubby here for some extra storage, mainly for the dirtier things that you don't want to get too messy rolling around while you're traveling. There we go. Now we're here for our wet bay. So our gray is going to be 80 gallons, our black is 60 gallons, and our fresh is going to be 105. So you can kind of see all of your tank capacities right here. You can pump fill. Back here, nice and engraved for all the directions, so you don't have to worry about them wiping off or fading in the duration of the coach's age. We have our filter right here. Exterior shower. Our dumps, and then you do have a nice little hose which is on an automatic reel. And right over here is just all of our water tanks here, so you can kind of close them off if you need to. And then you do have a nice little paper towel holder up here just in case it gets a little messy, which wet bays normally do. There we go. In our next bay here, we have our two 3,000 watt Pure Stein inverters, which are going to be right here. And then we have our 50 amp shore power cord, which is on a 50-foot reel. And then our surge guard protector back there. This also has 16 6-volt AGM house batteries equipped. And then this is just going to be the other side of those storage trays here that are electric, so they go either way. So no matter where you park on the campground, you can easily access them. And for our last storage compartment here, we have the Road Wave, which is the pressure washer, also on a 50-inch reel right here. So you can easily spray off our windshields, and you have a nice little squeegee right over here too to kind of clean off all those bugs when you get to your campground. You guys know how they kind of cake up there, so we always recommend doing that right when you get to your campground. And then we have two more filters for the house right here, and then just a little bit more storage. Our second fill here for that 200 gallons of diesel fill. And right here, we just have some spare fuses along with the other fuses. So if anything blows, this is kind of where you go to check everything out. Alrighty. And then we have our generator up here. It is a 12.5 Cummins own-on generator. Our windshield wipers are kept in here just to kind of give it a sleeker look, and then also for wear and tear of the windshield wipers. We have our mobile eye detector right there, and then we have another camera up above for that 360 camera. Alrighty, that kind of wraps up everything for our exterior, so let's just go ahead and take a look inside. The slides are closed right now, so I'll go ahead and demonstrate how much space there is in between while the slides are closed, just so you guys can get a pretty good idea. Alrighty. Already have all the lights on. You got to do a little bit of a sideways shuffle here, but once you get past the two couches, you can kind of walk gracefully to kind of access your kitchen area. And then of course, we could still open up our fridge, and then we can still access that half bath or get into our pantry. All right, now I'm gonna head back your way just so I can open up the slides. Alrighty, we'll start with that full wall slide. So this is the Milan decor and the stable maple hardwood with the gloss. The previous customers did special order this coach, so there are a few little upgrades as far as the interior decor as well. They did a Londonaire style pantry. They changed the wall sconces also to match the Londonaire, and then they did a different pattern on the floor. Whoops. All right, now we'll go ahead and do that other slide here. We do have 3 of the 15M Penguin heat pumps for central air. Perfect, now we got that one out. We'll just go ahead up to the rear of the coach here. We'll start with the master bath after I open up the last slide over here in the master bedroom. So we got a brand new mattress in here. They never used it, so they just kind of threw it back in here, and they took the mattress that they personally bought. I kind of opened up those windows there just to kind of add in some natural light and just to show you there is another emergency exit. Perfect. Now that we're completely opened up, we'll head to the rear of the coach where our master bathroom is. We have our safe, and then I love how the rod kind of lights up throughout the whole closet. Some shelves there, perfect for shoes, nice and carpet, and below there for easy cleaning and vacuuming. And then you can open them up on either side if you'd like. And then you have latches on either side. Once both doors are closed, then that light will automatically turn off. Here is some medicine cabinet space. Again, nice and carpeted to help with the noise and rattles. We have our little control panel over here for all of our lighting. And you can do a few other things as well as far as shades, fans, check your other systems, and then also check your tank levels. Here is a little sensor, so you can automatically set what lights you would like to automatically turn on without having to push a button. So in the middle of the night, if you have to use the restroom frequently and you only want one low light to come on, because no one wants to fully have to wake up when you wake up in the middle of the night to use the restroom. So one low light will automatically turn on just so you can kind of see where you're going, use the restroom, and then go back to sleep gracefully. We have our nice little sinks here with an oval fill. Our our mirror here does turn on. Let me go to the lighting, turn on the vanity. Whoops, accents, there we go. Here we go, mirror, sorry. Perfect, mirror light. The vanity was the one up above, so we have a nice little mirror light. It is definitely a big thing for the ladies, especially in the bathroom when you're getting ready. Right here is just an access point for that washer and dryer, so nothing too fancy. You only have one medicine cabinet on the opposite side, so I just wanted to point that out. But you do have 2 towel racks and plenty of storage, 3 drawers each on either side. They are soft close, and then you have lights underneath here that automatically turn on when you open them. This little chrome stainless steel situation here is just an access point to get to the chassis. And then for our shower, you have a nice little exterior latch here just to make sure it doesn't open, and you also have 2 very strong magnets, so you feel like you're going to rip it off the hinges, but you're not. Pretty blue, sparkly backsplash. Multiple different ways where you can shower just using the one up above, or you can take that one down to kind of easily rinse off, and then you do have the little seat there. Here is the washer and dryer. I'll just open the one side so I'm not blocking you there, but you do have that. Perfect. We'll take a step down. You do have a nice little pocket door here for some privacy when you are getting ready or showering, using the restroom, etc. And now as we enter the master bedroom, we do have charging stations on either side. So the nice little circular thing on top of that counter is just charging without having to plug in. But you do have 2 more outlets down below there with the 2 USBs. And then of course a nice little cabinet here for some extra storage. I'm gonna open up these just so you can see the storage up above. And you do have some charging in there as well. And just underneath bedside here, you can extend or retract your awning. And then you do have a nice little control panel here for all of your lights, your shades. And then there should be a generator start on that control panel as well. Alrighty, now on the opposite end, we have plenty of storage. We got some medium-sized drawers here, a shelf that is interchangeable. Sorry, I'm just gonna switch you sides really quick so I'm not trying to hold these open. But nice big drawers, they are soft closed. Some bigger ones directly below. And then since this TV kind of is put away right now, these are just, they're not any storage because that's where your TV goes when it's down. And then you have your Bose speaker right here. And some more storage directly across. And then here's our slide controller, another awning controller to extend and retract. And then we have just a nice little control panel. This is just our home page right now. It shows an overview of everything that we can configure from the bedroom. Our battery charge, all of our tank levels, and then you can also check in the camera system here. So this coach did get the upgrade to have that security system where you can kind of flip through all of your exterior cameras as well as interior cameras. This is kind of something that's great if you kind of get a notification from your phone, because I know there are aftermarket security systems that you can kind of buy. So if your coach moves, it'll kind of alert you. This is kind of great just because you can access this from your phone as well, so you can kind of see what's going on in your coach, or even when it's in for service, you can kind of check out and see what the techs are doing. But just a nice little key feature to have there. Again, the same control panel that is throughout the whole entire coach, just so you could see, change all of the lightings as well as the shades. Fans, and then of course another monitor panel that will kind of just show you a brief overview of the coach as well. Here is another motion sensor that you can set to whatever light you'd like to automatically turn on, just like I discussed in the master bathroom. Here, I will turn on the lights really quick for our half bath, just so you guys can get a little bit better quality picture here. Perfect. Alrighty, all the lights are turned on, but of course you have that same little mirror light there that lights up, and then you can open that and get to, you know, some more storage behind that mirror. And then you have quite a few other doors and drawers there to kind of store some things for your guests, as well as for yourself in the half bath. And that is where, sorry, I just want to point that out with my toe, you do have your little central vac right here, where you can connect and then also sweep in all the goodies there that you get from the floor. So it is kind of stowed away in that half bath. Alrighty, directly across from this is kind of what I mentioned earlier when I was opening up the slides. This is the London Aire pantry that they did, so it's a little different from our typical 45-31 floor plan. But you have the bigger drawers here for the maximum amount of pantry space. They're all soft close, and then it does have a nice little lock too, so you just give it a little push so you don't have to worry about them kind of busting open while you're going down the road. Alrighty, now over to our fridge. As you can see, it kind of has the same, well, it does have the same wood color and the chrome as far to match the rest of the kitchen. But it's a nice residential Whirlpool fridge. And then with our freezer, got the 2 drawers here. And then it's also always nice to have just an exterior water port here to kind of fill up glasses of water. All right, sliding on over here, we just have our Booth Dinette, which does extend here, which we have the leaf which is underneath the bed, and then 2 more chairs, so you can kind of easily sit up to 6, depending on the size, maybe 3 kids, well, a few kids and 2 adults, but you can kind of cram in as many as you'd like, as many as you're comfortable with. We do have another exit emergency door, so this is going to be on the opposite side than the other 2, so I just wanted to point that out because safety features are very important. And then over here we have our theater seating, which is electric, which almost lays all the way back, which is kind of nice. So it's very easy to kind of doze off and take a nap here. But you also have a nice little space here to hold your tablets, magazines, books, or even some snacks. Perfect for a little movie night. And then of course we have right next to you another control panel. This window does open, and that will be the only one in our kitchen area that does open. So now I'll kind of hop over here just to open up all of our cabinets that are in the kitchen. This one's on a drawer, so it's a little easier to reach all the things that are in the back. Right over here we just have our Newmar Country Club number as well as colors, so if anything chips, cracks, you can easily call Newmar and they can ship it directly to your local service center. All right, so now the sink here, I'm just going to take out one, but you do have the double sink. I like how it does still have the little split, and it is a nice stainless steel. And then our cooktop right over here, double-sided as for our cutting, to make it a cutting board as well. But you have your Wolf induction, 2 burner. Nothing but the best for the King Aire. Our upgraded kitchen window, which just gives it so much more natural light. And also while you're cooking, you can kind of look outside, see the kiddos playing around. Here is our dishwasher. Another drawer here with all of the lovely remotes. And I'm sorry, I forgot to show you underneath the sink here. So this is where you can easily put all of your tiles here for the covers for the sink or for your induction cooktop. Nice little trash can, and then another one that's on a little swivel here. Perfect, and then one last one with some perfect spots to hold some of the kitchen cleaningware, sponges, all that good stuff. Alrighty. Got some more drawers here. This has nice little separators for your silverware. An interchangeable shelf. Another sensor. We have our TV. And then some more storage up above. And this couch does turn into a bed, so you could sleep up to 4. Alrighty, perfect. Now we'll go ahead and jump over here to the cockpit. We do have heated seats as well as massaged for each of the co-pilot as well as the passenger. Then I will slide over here and fire her up. There we go, just so you guys can kind of see the LED screen light up here. But this is equipped with cruise control, comfort drive. Already spoke about the backup alarm, and then as well as the mobile eye. Slowly waking up here. Perfect. We can go through the brightness, ATC, the TPMS, your information trip, go through further settings to kind of adjust your cruise control, mobile eye, etc. Right over here is just for our radio. You can go to the menu, media center, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, mobile eye, our camera controllers as well, and navigation. And then we have our cameras over here for our security system as well, or our blind spot detectors. Once you turn on that blinker, it'll show you the blind spot. And then right over here, we just have our fans, high, medium, low, dock lights, courtesy lights, gen start, our lock, which will automatically lock that door. And then we have our visors and our shade. Down here is just our heating and cooling. And then we do have some storage here for some roadside goodies, or just all of the important information that you don't want to lose. And then we'll just slide over here. We have our ride height. There's a little control panel here where you can customize to have a low ride, high ride while you're driving. It's just for your air leveling. This is for your leveling jacks as well. And then we have our Allison transmission switches here, our tag dump, engine brake high or low, so just on or off, and then high, medium, or low. This is our lights. More lights here, our brake. We can configure our mirrors right here as well. Turn on heated mirrors, cruise control adjuster for your steering wheel. And then we have, this is our window thing, which the chassis does have to be running for you to operate this. And then you have your battery boost. Other than that, that pretty much wraps up our 2020 Newmar King Aire, the 4531. So if you guys want the build sheet or any spec sheets or a brochure, I actually found all those things, so I can easily email those over to you if you want some more nitty-gritty details regarding this unit, or you can just give me a call at 970-388-7937. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Have a great Wednesday.